I want to know, Dolphins fans, who's your favorite Dolphins duo of all time? Let me know down in the comment section. Dolphins fans, we are presented by our good friends over at Manscaped. If you go to manscaped.com and use promo code Dolphins, you're going to get 20% off plus free shipping on all of their products. We'll tell you more about them later on in today's show. I am Will Scott. You're watching Dolphins Today by Chat Sports. We begin with the story that broke yesterday evening. Dolphins wide receiver Tyreek Hill is under investigation for an alleged assault that took place over the weekend in Miami. Here is what Local 10 News is reporting. Miami Dolphins star Tyreek Hill is under investigation by the Miami-Dade Police Department, and Local 10 News has learned the wide receiver allegedly hit a man working at Haulover Marina. According to a tip received by Local 10 News, at around 6 p.m. Sunday, Hill got into some kind of disagreement with an employee of one of the charter companies based at the marina that apparently ended with Hill hitting the man. We later learned that the alleged incident was him hitting the man on the back of the head. So he's under investigation for allegedly slapping a marina employee on the back of the head. No charges have been filed at this time. That is worth noting. There has also been no statement released yet from Tyreek Hill or his representatives. Now, Drew Rosenhaus tweeted photos and videos of him and Tyreek fishing. Not sure if that took place yesterday because we do know that this incident took place Sunday. So we don't know if this was the same day that him and his agent, Drew Rosenhaus, went fishing. The Dolphins have released a statement. We are aware of the situation and have been in contact with Tyreek, his representatives in the NFL. We will reserve further comment at this time. It's not the first time that Tyreek Hill has gotten into some legal issues. In 2014, he was arrested on an assault charge, and then the NFL was investigating him for child abuse in 2019. However, he was not suspended after medical investigation showed his son's arm was broken by accident. Hill then accused the boy's mother from lying about what happened with the son in that particular circumstance. But he is under investigation here for an alleged assault that took place at a marina on Sunday. Any new information that we hear about this, we will keep you posted. I would be a little bit surprised if this turned in to Tyreek Hill getting suspended. But again, any new information comes out, we're going to keep you posted here on the channel. Let's talk about this ESPN article that just came out about one move that each team needs to make before the start of the season. We'll tell you what Field Yates said about the Dolphins here in a second. But first, a message from our friends over at Manscaped, because they have you covered here. You know, guys, the girls have hot girl summer. We got smooth sack summer, right? That's what we pride ourselves on, taking care of our downstairs, and you can do that with the Lawnmower 4.0 at Manscaped. It is waterproof, easy to use in the shower. Again, 20% off at manscaped.com, promo code Dolphins. Also going to come with a lot of other things as well, including the beard hedger that you see there on screen. I love their beard trimming products. You know, with the beard hedger, what I like about it is it has 20 different lengths to choose from, so it doesn't take off too much or too little. You can get your beard just right. Also going to come with the Weed Whacker 2.0, going to take care of those nasty ear hairs and nose hairs. All their products 20% off plus free shipping if you use promo code Dolphins. So be sure to use that promo code. The link and the promo code are in the comments and the description of today's video. Field Yates said the one move Miami should make before the season is to extend Christian Wilkins. That is the one move, the most important move that he says Miami should make, the move that they should prioritize. Here's what he said on ESPN.com. The Dolphins are deservedly generating plenty of buzz this offseason as they once again acquire an all-pro player via trade in Jalen Ramsey, but there's still in-house business to take care of in extending Wilkins, their 2019 first-round pick, who has been the team's most consistent front seven player in recent seasons. While tackles can be misleading stat at some positions, Wilkins' 187 tackles over the past 2 seasons align with his high activity skill set. He just finds a way to perpetually make plays. I couldn't agree more. I think this has to be the top priority here for the Dolphins. Yeah, they've been linked to Dalvin Cook. Yeah, Connor Williams has been holding out. He wants an extension. But the top priority here before the season needs to be extending Christian Wilkins, and I remain optimistic that a deal is going to get done. I am a little bit surprised that a deal has not gotten done yet, but I'm confident here in the month leading up to training camp that they are going to be able to work something out, lock up Wilkins long term. I'll give more of my thoughts here in a second, but first, just a reminder that we are going to be live on our Chat Sports main channel for the 2023 NBA Draft. That is the link right there, youtube.com/chatsportstv. Go and subscribe. We're going to be live 2 hours before the draft at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Looking forward to seeing you all there. The Heat have the number 18 overall pick. I'm fascinated to see if they decide to keep the pick or maybe trade the pick. If they keep the pick, I think they should take Jordan Hawkins out of UConn. I know Nick Roloff, who hosts the Heat Report here on Chat Sports, would go party if that was the case. So stay tuned. We're going to be live for the draft tomorrow. Going back to Christian Wilkins, he tallied nearly 100 tackles last season, which is pretty unheard of for an interior defensive lineman. You just don't see those kind of numbers in this league. 16 tackles for loss, 7 quarterback hits, 3.5 sacks for Wilk. It was the best season of his career. Taking a look at the highest paid interior defensive lineman, I think that Wilkins is going to be somewhere in the Jonathan Allen range, maybe $17 to $18 million per year. Drew Rosenhaus, who does not represent Wilkins but is obviously a prominent sports agent, says he expects Wilkins to get somewhere closer to Chris Jones, which is $20 million per year. And interior defensive linemen, they've gotten paid recently. Malik Collins got $11.5 million per year from the Texans. That was a bit of a surprise. I thought he was going to make a little bit less than that. Jeffrey Simmons, he got $23.5 million. So these guys have been paid. Christian Wilkins is next. The question is, how much is he going to make? He could get a bag. And I know that I've been projecting him at about $17.5 million per year. I think that's a good deal for both sides. But based on what some other guys have been making here, very possible he could make closer to $20 million per year over 4 years, maybe 4 years, $80 million, something in that range. How much would you pay Christian Wilkins? Let me know down in the comments section. How much would you pay Wilk? Pay whatever you got to pay him, man. Lock this guy up. He is a vital part of this Dolphins defense. Speaking of the Dolphins defense, got some good news here. Trill Williams, the Dolphins corner, says he is fully cleared. He announced the news at Xavier Howard's celebrity softball game, so he's fully cleared, ready to roll for training camp. Trill Williams tore his ACL in the 2022 preseason. He said in an interview over the weekend that he feels fantastic. He appeared in one game with Miami in 2021. UDFA out of Syracuse signed with the Saints, got waived by the Saints. Then the Dolphins picked him up. This guy's potential is sky high. It's awesome to hear that Trill is ready to roll because he was looking fantastic throughout the offseason training program last year. Looked great at OTAs, looked great at minicamp, looked great at training camp. Was balling out in that first preseason game against the Bucs before tearing his ACL. I was absolutely gutted. As many of you know, I went to Syracuse University, so I've been watching Trill play for a long time. He's one of my favorite players on this Dolphins team, so I'm so happy to hear that he's going to be ready to roll here for training camp, and I think he's going to play a role on this football team. Now, the Dolphins do have a loaded cornerback room. I could see Trill Williams maybe trying to play safety as well to increase his chances of making this football team, but I do believe he is going to make this football team because I look at what he was doing last offseason, how good he looked in camp. I think Trill Williams is going to have a role on this team. Show Trill Williams some love, fully cleared after the ACL tear last preseason. Type Trill down in the comments section. That's got to be one of the first names in the entire league, Trill Williams. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, youtube.com/Dolphins News. We're going to continue to have you covered with all Dolphins news and rumors.